Do you know anything about the caste system here?
Only.
Yeah. Well, I know a bit about it.
So the caste system is...
So there's certain jobs that only the untouchables can do.
Love like the beauty. It's wonderful.
I love the food.
It's like crazy all the time.
Yeah, there's so much to love about traveling here.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. India is hot and I'm here in the south of India in Kerala, and in this video we're gonna go ahead and ask some foreigners exactly what is the caste system. Stick around to the end of this video and I'll tell you guys why I made this video, what is the purpose and the meaning behind it. But before I go out there and ask these difficult questions, show some love, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, you don't miss any more videos. Now let's get out there, talk to some foreigners about their thoughts on the caste system. Hi, what's your name?
Surya.
And Thomas.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from France.
I'm from Colombia.
How do you guys know each other?
We met in university in September.
Oh, okay. And what brings you guys all the way down here to Kerala, India?
We're studying in Haryana for an exchange program and just decided to come for the holidays.
Both studying at the same place?
Yes.
Okay. And what are some of your favorite things about India? What do you like the most?
Well, that's a difficult question.
For sure. Anything that stands out? Some of your favorite things about here?
Yes, I love the food
Okay.
and the sound. Just
Okay.
a lot of sounds.
Very nice. And yourself?
The people and the constant clashing and living together of culture, religion, and
Okay.
just different languages and from different states of India. It's like crazy all the time.
Now you mentioned the differences, culture, and diversity. I keep hearing this thing about the caste system. Do you guys know anything about that?
A little bit only, not much.
Okay.
We didn't study about it, but I guess it's like in any country.
Yeah.
It's just more institutionalized here, so we see it more clearly.
Excellent. Any dislikes? Something that you don't like so much about here?
There are a lot of things.
Yes, for me, it's the honking. Yeah, something that
Honking?
I can't really get my mind around the honking.
There's less honking here south,
Yes.
which is
Yes,
pretty
yes.
nice
It's
compared
very calm
to Delhi.
In Kerala, it's very calm.
But yeah, maybe the honking and
The fact that people jump on us to sell stuff mostly,
Okay.
like auto rickshaws, and yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Roy.
Roy, where are you from?
From New York City.
Oh, very nice. I'm from Toronto, so we're kind of
Okay,
close.
there you know, just a little up a ways.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
what brings you all the way here to Kerala?
I came to Kerala for a wedding. One of my good friends just got married 2 days ago, and that was over in Trivandrum, which was beautiful. And because I was already down here anyway, and I had some time for the holiday, I wanted to go see some more, and I did a little digging and found out that Kochi is a lovely city. So that's why I ended up
Awesome.
here.
Well, congratulations to your friend. Are they Indian by chance, or any of them?
She is, yeah, she's from Chennai.
Okay. And did you wear like traditional Indian clothing at the wedding, or?
I did. We were asked to. I asked ahead of time. I was like, "Is that? Do I do that or do I not do that?" And she was like, "Absolutely." She had a vision board. She had requirements for every event. So yeah, definitely dressed up.
Excellent. What are some of your favorite things in India so far? What do you like the most?
I think so far I've been very struck by how spiritual it is, and I think like religion can be a big part of America, but seeing the spirituality here, especially knowing like combination of Christianity, Catholicism, and Hinduism, Islam, and here in Kochi, I guess even the historical Jewish element. That's been probably I've been most kind of impressed and in ways moved by it. You know?
Do you have any dislikes about India? Something maybe that can improve?
The whole country?
Well, maybe so far with your experience, right? It's very hard to kind of generalize the entire nation.
Yeah, it's tough. I've only been here for a few days. I'm an outsider. I don't feel like too comfortable criticizing it.
For example,
yeah.
the honking was a complete shock to me, right? So
I live in New York, so
Okay,
that's
so-
not too bad. I think at times the sheer scale can be really overwhelming,
Yeah.
or it can be a little overwhelming, and that includes like the scale of like the beauty. It's wonderful, and then you see the scale of the poverty, and some of that inequality. But it's an observation. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a complaint.
Speaking of inequality, somebody mentioned to me before the caste system. Do you know anything about the caste system here?
Only a little bit. I believe that there's the four different castes. At least that's how I remember it being explained to me. I know that it's not a long time has not been like formally upheld, especially not like the marriage laws, etc. But that I think it's still in some ways still ingrained in society, but not an expert.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Julia.
Julia, and what's your name?
My name is Alex.
And where are you guys from?
Australia.
Oh, Australia. And how do you guys know each other?
We
We met in a Kundalini yoga teacher training course at the start of this year in January.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what brings you guys all the way here to Kerala, India?
just wanted to travel and go to India, especially through all the yoga studies. It's been really cool to be able to come here after COVID.
Yeah.
So it had been on my bucket list for a long time. I was supposed to come here before
Yeah.
in 2020 and couldn't. So it's good I get to come with you. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. Now tell me, how long have you guys been here? So since the beginning of this year?
We arrived in India at the start of November, coming from Nepal
Okay.
after hiking the Himalayas.
I see.
And we started off in Rishikesh doing a yoga summit there. And then we traveled up north to Kashmir
Okay.
and then moved our way back down south.
Very interesting. Have you done yoga in Australia as well, or just in
Yes.
India?
Yeah, we teach.
Would
Yeah.
you say it's different from Australia, or is it similar?
The style that we came over and learned here in Rishikesh,
Yeah.
there was people from all over the world doing it. So it was a different style that we learnt. So in that sense, it was different. Yeah, and we went to a Kundalini class that was probably different to what we're used to as well.
Okay. Now many people say that. It's a little loud. Now many people say they come here in India and they have this spiritual awakening. Do you think that's true? Have you had any like major, things happen to you while you were here spiritually?
Well, I could say that at the yoga summit, it was a pretty powerful yoga, and I don't want to call it spiritual awakening, but I had a very powerful activation during a couple of the morning 2-hour yoga classes. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, that's great. Now
Yeah.
my last question is when I was doing these interviews, this term caste system kept coming up. Do you guys know anything about the caste system here is in India?
No, you do.
Yeah, I know.
Of course you do.
Well, I know a bit about it, not
Yes.
much. But how the Brahmins are at the top and the untouchables are at the bottom.
Okay.
It's a social system that's been around for a long time.
Okay. Have you seen any like real life examples of the caste system, or is that just something you heard about, read about, or?
Well, it still has an impact on employment opportunities. So
Okay.
there's certain jobs that only the untouchables can do,
I see.
such as at the cremation
I see.
in Varanasi. The only people that can take care of the dead bodies, from what I learnt,
Yeah.
are the people from the untouchables caste.
Okay.
Because I guess that's they're taking care of dead bodies. It's a dirty
Okay.
job,
Yeah.
and that's the job that they've always been doing.
I see.
The Brahmins, they work as priests and are more likely to have higher paying jobs. One of our close friends from Varanasi is a Brahmin,
Okay.
so he knows lots of Brahmins there, and they seem to be more comfortable.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, because I had no idea. So thank you for informing me, and thank you for the interview. I hope you guys have a great time. Thank
Yes,
you.
You too.
thank you.
Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Haley.
Haley, where are you from?
I'm from the United States,
Oh, very nice. Which state?
Washington, D.C.
What brings you all the way here to India?
Well, I've been traveling for a couple of months here in India. I started out in Amritsar and was visiting the Golden Temple there, which is a very important place for the Sikhs. Then I flew to Rishikesh for a yoga festival, and then I came down to Kerala to do Panchakarma, which is an Ayurvedic detox program for about 4 weeks.
Wow, so have you completed that already, the detox?
Yes, yeah, detox is completed, fully detoxed.
How do you feel? Do you think it was worth it? Did it work?
It was an incredible experience. I'm so grateful for it. I highly recommend that anyone look into Ayurveda, Panchakarma. It's a very special experience.
Okay. What are some of your favorite things so far in India?
I think the people are so kind and friendly. We've really had just really the nicest interactions with people here. I love the food. I love the culture. Yeah, there's so much to love about traveling here.
Anything you dislike about India?
The honking of the horns.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So that is something to get used to. And yeah, sometimes there's a lot of noise at night. But again, good earplugs are key to traveling well.
Well said, perfect. Now, when I did these interviews last time, the term caste system came up. Do you know anything about the caste system in India?
Yes, I'm a little familiar with it.
Can you tell us a little bit more? Because I had no idea, and there was some discussion whether it even exists or not. What do you think about it?
I mean, I think it's a matter of fact and a historical fact, you know, so the caste system is, I think, quite an old system where individuals, based on their family and their ancestry, belong to different kind of slices of the society, different castes, different levels.
Yeah.
And so with each caste, historically, this meant that the Brahmins, they are the highest, the untouchables. These are people who clean the streets and clean human waste. You know, we're not allowed to mix and mingle with the other castes. And there were restrictions about what professions people could have, how they could marry. I think there have been some shifts and some softening in the caste system, but it still exists here and you still can see remnants of it.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. I had no idea. I kept hearing the term. Have you seen any like examples for yourself, just like throughout your travels, about the caste system division, or no, not really?
I don't know as a traveler if it's so easy to see, but certainly, you know, it's very clear that some people here are quite rich and, you know, have a lot of education, and then there are other people who are, you know, working to clean, or they're selling things in the streets with like very, very low income. So I think, you know, this is something that is relevant to the caste system here in India.
Okay. Excellent, thank you. Now, before you finish, do you have a favorite place in India, a favorite city or anything?
It's too early to say because I've only been to a few places. There's so much to explore.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And there you have it, guys. Some people tell me exactly what they think the caste system is and their thoughts on it, whether it still exists today, yes or no. Now, the reason why I made this video is very simple. Now, before coming here, I never heard about the term caste system, but doing these street interviews, I met some people that brought up the term caste system and told me a little bit of information. And in the previous videos, there was a huge discussion between Indians themselves, whether it was a thing of the past or whether it still existed today. So there's a big debate in the comment section. I decided, why not get out there, ask some tourists if they've ever heard of the caste system or they haven't heard anything like myself. Now, if you're wondering, why am I asking some foreigners, right? So why ask foreigners about an Indian thing, something that they may not know anything about? Don't worry, I'm gonna do another video, a follow-up video, asking Indians exactly where's the caste system, whether they believe it still exists, yes or no. Now, this is something very, I think, doing these interviews, I found maybe a little bit sensitive topic, but it's something that we want to talk about so we don't have these stereotypes like some foreigners like myself, or any misinformation, right? So why not ask some people that are actually in India, talk about their experiences regarding the caste system, and of course, in future videos, asking real Indians, locals, to tell me about their beliefs on the caste system. So guys, leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think, if the caste system still exists today in India, yes or no, and tell me your thoughts on the matter. Let me know a little bit, inform me, educate me. These videos are not negative. These videos are meant to be informative, and not just informative but entertaining, by just asking random people questions. Now this video may have been a little bit sensitive because I'm asking foreigners, but that's the whole idea, to see where people's mindset is, where people's perception is, people that have never been to India. So it's to educate people like myself and maybe others out there watching these videos. And that's it, guys. So if you found this video informative, entertaining, or just want to show your support for myself, Alex, and Living Abroad, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.